This is Lindsay. It's Monday, September 15th, 2025, and it's evening. And I have a fan on in the background, so it's kind of loud, but it's so hot in this house. But, after finding those weird red seeds at the bottom of my cup like that, I was looking more into that because I'm like, well, I'm not sure exactly what that is. I had thought that maybe it was this plant called the PEAP rosary seed, which is a toxic, poisonous plant. But the more I look at the pictures of that, and the more I looked at the seeds that were found in the cup, it doesn't look like that, really. I mean, it might not be that. The shape is a little bit different, and so now I was doing more research about poisonous seeds that are red in color, or plants or whatever, and I came across something called Zamia furfuracea, Furfuracea, furfuracea. I can't pronounce that. It sounds Latin or something, or cardboard plant. And it's another poisonous, and it gets its name because its foliage feels a bit like fuzzy cardboard. The entire plant is poisonous, but the red seeds in the cones are deadly to dogs, cats, horses, wildlife, and kids. I saw this one in a Florida condo where we stayed, and I was just reading something online about it where I was typed that in and found something on a website. So I'm like, okay, great. Okay, so that whatever that thing is, what I'm talking about that was found in my cup, it looks a lot like this. The pictures that I found on Google, the shape of it, the color, the texture on the inside, it looks like that. It looks a lot like that. So I'm thinking that's probably what it is, because you can buy these seeds or whatever plants everywhere on Etsy, eBay, whatever people. And then when he was talking about how his friend, I guess that's probably his girlfriend or whoever his special friend is, a botanist, and he was talking about that stuff like he wanted me to, like he was giving me clues. You see how they give themselves away? So, well, good thing I found it. And I like I said, I don't know who else has been in this house except him. And I don't know why he would do that. But then again, why wouldn't he? Since he's so angry or hiding his anger from me and is trying to get revenge. I suspect that, obviously he watches, listens, knows about my YouTube channel, or somebody probably told him about it. But you know what? I don't care, because I'm having to fight for my life. I literally have had to be in survival mode, and I'm in shock that I even let him in my house again, because these people literally can't be trusted. Once and I've talked about this before over and over again, he just sees me as a fucking idiot fool who he can manipulate and take advantage of, see what they do? And see, but I think it's something. If it's not that plant, it's something that's got a red seed that looks kind of like the inside. It's white, but it's red on the outside, and it's a seed of some kind of plant, which most likely is poisonous, whatever it is. Why else would he have put that? Why else would whoever did that, why would they put that in the bottom of my cup? Why would they do that? Well, because obviously I drink from that, and probably its color matches similar to the color of the cup, so they're thinking that I wouldn't see it. I'd probably just put the ice at the bottom and then the water without rinsing it out. Well, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking, but whatever their little trap to try to poison me, it did not work. And like I said, that's the second time that I have found those little red seeds like that in that same cup. The first time I just ignored it and dismissed it, thought, it's no big deal. I don't know what, but I was like, what the fuck is this? And I didn't even think, and I was like, but I do realize, but I did take note, and I did realize that the first time this happened, which was probably, a month ago or something, that he had been in my house as well. And then once again it happens yesterday, and once again, this narcissist was in my house. So is there some kind of a connection to that, or am I, and I've got the proof, at least I saved him. That the other time I threw him away, but this time I put him in a bag and saved him. What am I going to do? Go take it to the poison control or toxicology, call the 800 number and say, I think I've been poisoned or somebody's trying to poison me. Can you tell me what this is? You see, they want me to do that. They're putting me to the test to see how far they can take this fucking smear campaign, revenge stuff on me. Okay, that's how I feel, at least. That's what my instincts are telling me. Because I know that I get so many strange things that happen to me every single day with strange phone calls, strange messages from people I don't know, people contacting me on I just get a lot of weird stuff that obviously these people are, a lot of them are involved with this vindictive personal vendetta against myself. And at least I'm strong enough to, most people, I think, who would be undergoing such an attack on a character assassination such as myself every single day like this, you would think that most of them would probably have committed suicide by now, or they'd be dead, or they probably would have gotten the fuck out of town and moved away because they probably have the money to do that. But if that's what they're trying to do, they're trying to literally force me out of my own house, out of the city, out of the neighborhood, obviously, because of the fact that I kept fucking exposing these fucking corrupt drug cartel, drug dealers, and their pimps and their fucking flying monkey prostitute whores all over the fucking city or neighborhood. So of course they're angry at me. Of course they hate me. Because I fucked up their little drug smuggling shit. Because it was going on right in front of my fucking face. Pardon my language, but it makes me so mad that they're doing all that stuff in front of me constantly to try to get me to react. Just to see how I was going to react. All the time, day after day, every day. Talk about feeling overwhelmed and anxious and under pressure. The kind of stuff that these people were doing to me to fuck up my life, my day, every day, my health, my sleeping patterns, everything. Thanks to the fucking city. And that's why I feel like in a lot of ways I should be able to relocate to go to a place where I want to live, far away from these people, all of them, because I don't trust anybody in this city. Honestly, I don't. I don't have one single friend. They're all like connected to some fucking FBI or some stupid fusion center gang stalking shit. You think you have a friend, and then the next thing you know, you find out they're involved with such and such and so and so. And when one turns against you, they all do. That's just how they work. That's why I stay by myself. Because every single person who's ever befriended me or who's been nice to me has turned around and fucking done something so horrendous that I absolutely have no trust in anybody in this city, nor do I want to, nor do I care to socialize anymore. And it's just, that's the way it has to be for my survival. And especially when you consider that your own fucking family are directly involved with this. So I'm completely on my own. And it's okay. I'm used to it. But, it's shocking that what did I do? What is it that I did except besides exposing people who are trying to steal my money, my identity, lying to me with fake contracts, fucking guardian shit that I never gave anybody permission to do. So obviously I have the right to be angry. Who wouldn't be whenever how would most people behave? How would most people be able to handle such a situation that I've gone through? Most of you would not. Okay? Unless you've been through something similar, most of you don't have any idea what this is like. You just think it's a joke, that it's a game, that you can laugh at me and mock me and further fucking gang stalk me in public like I'm some kind of a goddamn joke, like a fucking dog, an animal is how I've been. And fuck the fucking military. Fuck these people. I'm not in the goddamn military. I'm not your fucking dog. I'm not some fucking behavior fucking project for you motherfuckers in the fucking CIA or fucking FBI. Fuck you. Because what they do is so abusive, and they know that. It's like Project paperclip and COINTELPRO extended, but way beyond what it ever used to be because of all the dumb fucking technology they use now to harass and gang stalk and smear campaign. And I know what I'm talking about because I've been going through this for so long. And yeah, it has to do with the fucking FBI, the fucking Fusion Center, the fucking dumbass CIA. I don't like any of these arrogant fucking people. They're all so goddamn arrogant. They think that they're just that way. That's why I don't want to be around these people. I see them. I've known enough of them throughout my life. They're very narcissistic. They're arrogant. They think they're better than everybody else. They think they're so fucking smart because they have some goddamn PhD and endless fucking university degrees. And they think that just because you don't have a goddamn PhD or master's degree that you're stupid, or that you don't have the right fucking hairstyle or texture of hair or clothing outfits or right car. This is how pretentious these people are. And trust me, I know, because I grew up around these people. I've been around these people. And wherever I go, they start following me around. It doesn't matter where I go, where I end up moving, or what fucking gym I go to. Eventually, they all start showing up and fucking with me and gang stalking me and harassing me, acting like they're my friend, smiling at me in my face and then doing shit right behind my back. This is what these kinds of people do. And because I should know. And therefore, I don't have any friends here. I don't trust anybody. That's why I reach out to people, normally in foreign countries, like finding people sometimes who have contacted me on Facebook from a foreign country, because sometimes they're the only people who are nice to me, believe it or not. And even then, I don't trust those people, but they seem to be more kind to me than anybody in this goddamn country ever was. You know, people, the Caucasian people fucking hate me. The blacks don't like me. You know, the Hispanic Chicanos can't stand me. And I don't give a fuck what the fuck they think, because everybody here, it's all about, well, they judge you based on your political beliefs. I don't even vote. I'm not of any goddamn political party. What I believe in is sovereignty and independence in the individual human rights of everybody. Not just one race of people, but everybody. And that's how I've always been. Okay, but these people want to twist the fucking narrative to make it look like I'm someone who I'm not by using the goddamn V2K shit and all the other fucking goddamn pressure tactics that the fucking military uses on their enemy. Like I'm literally treated like I'm some kind of a goddamn... I mean, what do you want to do? Put me in Guantanamo, whatever base, or some fuck? What the fuck is a problem? You know, because I talk about 9/11, the fake fucking 9/11, bogus fucking war attacks on the... You know, I'm sorry, but I know things that other people are in denial about. People are so dumb, they still believe that the fucking official 9/11 narrative. They believe in the fucking fake coronavirus hoax. I'm sorry, but most people are just kind of dumb or ignorant. They're stupid. They're just not very bright or intelligent. And so, therefore, I can't really get along with them because they're just too fucking dumb. They don't get it, and they never will. They don't see beyond what's right the fucking front of them. They don't see the big picture. And I do, and I always have. And so I'm a threat to the fucking system, which I fucking hate. And speaking of which, the fucking gym crap, I was like, you know what? Fuck that stupid environment, because I was reading it's really fucking weird. And I should know years and years of going to these places. And especially Gold's Gym is like, these environments are just toxic sometimes, especially when you're older and you're not 20 years old or some 15, 16, 20, 25, 35-year-old. The ageism is so blatant. The fucking media bullshit harassment, all the goddamn ads. If I owned a fucking gym, which I'm not going to be going to any of these fucking places for much longer, I would never have a goddamn TV and all these stupid ads that they bombard you with to try to fucking body shame you when you're at the fucking gym. Because all they're trying to do is distract you. They should get rid of all those fucking TVs. No gym should have any fucking televisions as far as I'm concerned. Why do they have to have all that shit? Just let the people listen to their fucking headphones or their music and concentrate on what the fuck they're doing. Ban the fucking cell phones and take the fucking TVs out is what I would do. The first thing I would do if I owned a gym, I would get rid of all the fucking TVs, all the fucking media bullshit, in the fucking tell people no cell phones allowed. Leave the fucking thing in your car or turn the fucking thing off is what I would say. Leave the goddamn thing at home if you have to, but don't take it inside the fucking gym. That's what I'm sorry if that sounds very belligerent, but but you see these places, how toxic they are. People taking selfies, taking pictures of other people, talking bullshit loud. It's just, they're stupid. It's like you may as well go to some goddamn fucking porno tit bar or some stupid amusement park, because it's ridiculous. These environments are so toxic. And don't they see that? How can the management not see that? Or why do they not do anything about it? They just enable it because they think it's funny? They think that this is what brings a place business? No, as a matter of fact, all these places are shutting down because it's so fucking toxic. Most people, there's a lot of people who feel like I do, but they're not going to say anything. But I'm not the only one who thinks this, I'm sure. Because look, there's shit all over the internet about it. Just type in some keywords and then, whoa, look at what pops up. So idealized body, the body shaming, the making fun of your hair, texture, your everything. It's just horrible. Day after day of that shit makes a person fucking crazy with anxiety, I tell you. And so they trigger all your fucking insecurities on purpose to make you feel like you're not, you don't belong there. That what are you doing here? You better spend this amount of money on this and that if you want to be in our gym. And Gold's Gym is so fucking pretentious. I don't care what anybody says. These places are so fucking pretentious. So goddamn pretentious. And I keep putting myself through that every fucking day just because, whatever, I don't know, because of the goddamn fucking, now it's a Precor, the machines. And that's why I go there, to use their fucking equipment and to get the fuck. I don't have any air conditioning in my fucking house. It's like 100 degrees in this goddamn house. It's too fucking hot. It's horrible. Shit. And the constant judgment. For beginners or those who with different body types, gyms can harbor a fear of judgment, the feeling of being watched, sized up, and all their fucking surveillance cameras and fucking cameras in the fucking bathroom, by the way, to spy on people. A feeling of being watched, sized up, and compared can detract from the workout experience and contribute to feelings of inferiority. Amen to that. Disconnect from health. The focus shifts from the health benefits of exercise like strength, endurance, and mental well-being to the purely aesthetic results. For a non-narcissist, this can feel superficial and disconnect them from their original, healthier motivation. Unhealthy competitiveness. Gym rival mindset. The desire to outfit a stranger or have a more defined physique can dominate the mindset of some gym goers. For non-narcissists, this kind of interpersonal competition feels draining and runs counter to their personal health goals. Exactly, 100% accurate on that. Exclusionary gym bro culture. Certain subsets of gym cultures, and especially when you're in a place like San Antonio where there's all these military assholes at these places, and fucking some of the people are so fucking narcissistic as it is with their fucking military shit, like control freaks. Certain subsets of gym culture can create an intimidating and unapproachable atmosphere. This can manifest as an exclusive, cliquish culture that looks down on beginners or those who don't adhere to the same extreme discipline and routines. Attention-seeking behavior. Attention-seeking behavior. You see the way some of these women dress like fucking 2-bit fucking street whores with barely any fucking clothes on trying to get attention. It's like, it's very unnerving and uncomfortable because you feel like you're in a goddamn brothel or some fucking whorehouse sometimes. It's really uncomfortable. Attention-seeking behavior. When gym goers, and I've seen men do the same fucking thing, not just women. When gym goers engage in disruptive and inconsiderate behavior such as hogging equipment, loud grunting, or filming content for social media, it can turn the gym into an uncomfortable or hostile environment for others. Vulnerability to poor behavior. Lack of empathy. Research suggests that individuals with higher levels of narcissism may frequent the gym more and often display lack of empathy towards others. Their self-centered focus makes them less considerate of others sharing the space. Focus on image over form. To project an image of strength, some individuals may use weights that are too heavy, sacrificing proper form and increasing the risk of injury for themselves and others. For non-narcissists who often prioritize safety and longevity, this approach seems both foolish and dangerous. Ignoring boundaries. Toxic gym culture is sometimes associated with illegal and invasive behaviors. Yeah, illegal, i.e., they fucking bring marijuana in there. You can smell the fucking marijuana in their fucking bags, their backpack, their gym bag. You can smell it all over the fucking place sometimes. They just, open drug dealing allowed. Don't forget that we're also a front for drug dealing, by the way. Haha. Toxic gym culture, invasive behavior such as filming people without their consent in public locker rooms. Yeah, it's happened to me before many times. For people who value privacy and respect, this can create a deeply unsettling and unsafe feeling. Yes, it's very, you feel really like you're being, it's hard to describe the feeling unless you're familiar with these kinds of environments, because it's very, very bizarre, to say the least. I mean, it can get very odd. I've seen way too much for too long, and I give myself credibility for what I'm talking about because I live it every fucking day for the past 20-something years. Okay, I do know what I'm talking about, believe it or not. I do have some expertise because I'm very observant. I see it, I've witnessed it, I've gone through it myself, and day after day, year after year, month at whatever, it gets to the point where, you know what, I want my own fucking gym in my own house, and I don't want to set foot. I don't even like to exercise in front of people anymore. It makes you so, because of all the smear campaign that I've been through for so long, I can barely, they purposely, intentionally want to make you feel so uncomfortable, especially when you're going through sexual harassment, smear campaign shit like I've been going through, and probate stuff, all that stuff. They love to really rub it in your face at these places with the fucking media harassment as well as, and I'm a targeted individual, okay? So it's horrible. It can be so fucking bad. I don't know how the fuck I've been able to do that without blowing my fucking head off from all the anxiety. I do not know how. I commend myself. I know no one else gives a shit, but I talk about this because this is documentary shit for my own fucking book that I'll fucking publish, that I have the goddamn rights to. No one else. My fucking story, that you're not gonna steal my fucking life story about my fucking experiences, not your fucking places. People have already exploited me enough financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, and fuck you. Fuck you people doing that. Don't fucking try it anymore, because I also have to survive using money to fucking live off of.